Hello, thank you for joining us today. We say compliments of the season. Indeed, Christmas is coming very close. We really thank God for the privilege to be alive, to see this day. You are welcome to our robust program, Retirement Clues, and I remain the promoter of this program, Mr. Chusudu Okonta. And the same time I'm the publisher of Nigeria #1 Insurance and Pension News Online, known as ISPEN Online. We want to use this opportunity to indeed appreciate all those that have been supporting us, those that have been encouraging us. Indeed, your call, your encouragement has actually helped us. It has kept us going, and to the glory of God, I want to assure you that we will continue to, with the help of God, continue to bring to you, things that you need to know while you plan for a better time in retirement. Today we want to look at a topic is part of our advocacy. This program is not just on how to plan, but we'll still engage in advocacy, to make sure that people, that even those in retirement, they enjoy their time in retirement. It's not just about how to plan. Those that are already in retirement, how they can actually enjoy their time in retirement is part of what we do on this program. And the topic we want to look at today says why all retirees earning less than 10,000 naira should be allowed to exit the contributory pension scheme. That is what we want to look at. Why all retirees earning less than 10,000 naira should be allowed to exit the contributory pension scheme. That is what we want to look at today. But before we go into that discussions, let's just serve you with updates within the retirement space. Indeed, I think the CPS, the contributory pension scheme, has actually done well. But by next year, it will be 20 years that the scheme came into being, and the operators, even with the stakeholders too, everybody is actually warming up for that anniversary, the 20-year anniversary of the contributory pension scheme, because it took effect in 2004. And we got to know that since for the past 19 years now, that the pension fund operators, they've been able to, pay retirees the sum of 2.72 trillion naira that has been paid to workers that have retired since the inception of the contributory pension scheme. It's a good one. 2.72 trillion. That is what has been assessed, what has been paid, to retirees as benefits, is a very good one. And because why we say it's a very good one, if you know the history of pension in Nigeria, you know that before the CPS came into being, there was deficit of over 1 trillion naira, that the government was owing. But now, 2.72 trillion has been paid, as benefit, and there is still enough money, to cater for those that are retired. And we got to know that I think the pension fund assets, as at October, has hit around 17.6 something, around 17.62 trillion. That is a very good one. And the one that follows it again is another positive one too. The pension fund operators, through their investment, they've been able to, out of that 17.64 or 17.6 trillion that the pension fund asset, stood at as at October, a return on investment on that fund is around 8 trillion. You can see that it's not just about the money that you are contributing, as a worker. The pension fund operators are actually working hard to make sure that your investment is turned around through that your contributions are turned around through investment. And the investment so far has yielded around 8 trillion so far. Is a very good one. And we want to say kudos to the pension fund operators, that is the pension fund administrators and the pension fund custodians, and even the regulator too, National Pension Commission. They're actually doing a very good, they're doing good work, to make sure that people having work, they retire and retire comfortably. Then those are just the updates that we want to serve you. Let's go to our topic, which we said why retirees earning less than 10,000 naira, as monthly pension benefit, why all of them should be allowed to exit the contributory pension scheme. Last year, the National Pension Commission came with a policy, before last year, before that policy came into being, the M block, the money that they has given to people, people that they don't have enough fund to buy program withdrawal and annuity. When the law, since 2004 to last year that the law was running, it was fixed that at least when you retire with 550,000, that they have to pay you your money, what they call M block. That was, for 2004 to last year, part of last year, that was the law. But last year, the National Pension Commission actually reviewed through a guideline and came up, that people that are earning less than those that their contributions cannot actually buy them, that is 1/3 of the minimum wage. Minimum wage is 30,000. That they have to pay them en block. They have to allow them to exit the contributory pension scheme. Now that actually give room for people that are earning 9,000, 8,000. Once your money is below 10,000, at the point of retirement, when they know that what you earn in retirement will be less than 10,000, you are asked to go. They pay you en block. That started last year. But when that policy came into being, the policy was not actually implemented to consider the people that were before the policy came into being. Instead of backdating it or taking it to the inception, the regulator just said, oh, the day that this policy came into being, it is only those people that will benefit, that will be allowed to exit, while the people that have been earning like 5,000, 3,000, 2,000, they were still kept in the scheme. And those people have been agitating that if you allow somebody that's supposed to earn 9,000 to go, why should you keep me that is earning 3,000, like a man I know that is earning 3,805 naira monthly? Even according to him, if he has anything to do with his PFA, that 3,000 plus cannot even take him to the PFA, and that is what he earns monthly, that they should pay them off. And according to him, he has a business that he's doing, that if that money is paid, he can use it to actually, support his business, instead of every month he's earning that amount of money that cannot even take him anyway. And that is why we are actually advocating. We are talking to the National Pension Commission. If they have already thought it wise to exit those people that are supposed to be earning 9,000, the people that are earning 3,000 now in the scheme should be allowed to go too. They should allow them to go, because even the overhead, the overhead that the pension fund administrators are carrying, maintaining these people, it is not even helping the industry. When we come to why they should be allowed to go, you will see the benefit that the industry will enjoy when these people are allowed to go. Not just the industry, even the nation. Allowing these people to go, it has a good impact on them, on the people, the industry, and the entire nation. That is that. And that's we have spoken to many other experts which are aligned with, this policy that we are canvassing, that such people should be allowed to go. And you shouldn't just keep them in the scheme. At the end of the month, somebody is collecting 2,000 as a monthly pension benefit. In today Nigeria, what is 2,000? To them it makes no sense, and they will just, okay, yeah, maybe one day they will call them, come and do verification. What they are going to do verification for, the amount they are going to spend is even more than the amount they are struggling doing verification for. It's better you allow these people to go quickly. Let's look at why they should be allowed to go. Number one is that, for economy realities, all of us that are in Nigeria, we know what inflation has actually done to, the value of money. It is not proper. Even some people are even saying those that are earning less than 20,000 should even be let to go, because how much is 10,000 or 9,000? That somebody gets as a monthly pension. But I know many retirees, before the end of the month, they're already looking for where to borrow money. Why just keep them? If they have small business to do, give them their money and let them use the business to support themselves. The economy reality actually make it necessary, for these people to be allowed to go. You don't just keep them, say they are retirees earning something that they cannot even help them, or they cannot take them anywhere. They should be allowed to go due to the economic realities, inflation and how the economy is presently. That is the first. And the second thing is that, because of fairness, if you have exempted people that are earning 9,000, why should you keep people that are earning 3,000 or 2,000 in the scheme? What is good for those that are earning 9,909 naira should also be good for those that are earning 3,805 naira. For fairness, all of them should be allowed to go. Once you set the policy is that anybody that cannot earn 10,000 naira and above should be allowed to go. People that are within that range, all of them should be allowed to exit the scheme. Then that is just because of fairness. That is the second reason why we believe those people should be allowed to go. The third one is the cost of maintaining these people. The PFAs are actually not finding it very funny. They are not finding it easy to keep these people, to keep them in, run the account. The pressure of managing 3,000, the is actually not easy on the PFAs. And the regulator should look into it, so that at least the PFAs will be focused on those that that are earning something good in the industry, not just keeping having volume of people. But if you look at the people that are giving them problem, they are not earning anything. That is on the PFA side. Another one is the image of the industry. This one is very, very crucial, because when somebody that is earning 3,000 goes anywhere and say my monthly pension benefit is 3,000 naira, people will ridicule the scheme. Say 3,000 naira, and that is what your PFA pays you. And some of them will even say these PFAs are making money, they are paying me peanut. They may not tell the true story. They don't even want to tell people what they have at the RSA, their salary. They don't want to say. One, they just say that our PFAs are making money, or they are making billions of naira. Pencom, they don't even call the PFAs, it's Pencom that they call. Pencom is paying me 3,000 naira as a retiree. It projects the industry in bad light, and it's better to let these people go. Then the last one is just for job creation, just as you have said. If somebody has a vision to run a small business and he needs money, why just give him 3,000, 4,000 that he cannot accumulate to run a business? Like the man in case that I just mentioned, he said he has a business that all he needs is money to show up that business. Pay him his money and let him just use it to support his family and run his business, so that at least even in retirement he can be sure of what to fall back on. That is just it. And we just, as this advocacy continue, we pray that the regulator will look into it and allow this set of people to exit the scheme. We want to stop here. By the grace of God, we'll still come again in the future with another robust topic. And we encourage you to share this podcast, share it to your friends, to your enemies, to your loved ones. You may be helping somebody, and let's continue this advocacy to help our retirees that are not actually enjoying their retirement. God bless you. As we will come again in your future. In case you want in the future, in case you want to reach us, our numbers are open: 08054269557, and the other number is 07033253527, and our email address is ispenonline@gmail.com. God bless you as you share this podcast. Remain blessed and remain selfless. We will come again to actually discuss something richer in the future. Remain blessed.